I want to talk about what Ryan Garcia should do next after beating the hell out of Big Nose Devin Haney. All right. So as you could clearly see on the screen, I'm showing you images of the old Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia fight. I think they need to have a rematch. I don't think it should be the very next fight, though. And I'll talk about what I think that should be a little bit later. But I think after one more tune-up fight for Ryan Garcia, Davis could have another tune-up fight too. I think they should fight each other at a catch weight, probably like 144, 145 pounds. And yeah, I mean, Davis needs to come up here, make no excuses, no rehydration clause, no like none of that bullshit, you know. um, yeah, I think if Ryan Garcia wasn't dehydrated, it probably would have been a different fight. After watching that Devin Haney fight, I went back and watched Davis versus Garcia, and I mean at moments like in the second round, and I forgot, and then in the round that like the seventh, I think, right, where he gets dropped or eighth, stopped. I mean, and he looked good, Ryan Garcia. And the thing is, he did not even land that left hook. He got really close in the second round a couple times. Like, again, right before getting clipped. So here's the thing is, Davis was able to capitalize on it. Here's the argument I'm going to make, though, that is, again, Ryan Garcia was dehydrated, probably a little bit slower. And in the game of inches, you know, if you're 1% slower because you're dehydrated, that's going to make a huge difference. Like, I've boxed a little bit, and I know, like, it really depends if you're having a good day or you're having a bad, not bad day or good day. Like, if you're tired and you go into sparring, you're probably going to perform a lot worse than if you're feeling fresh. Well, and I guarantee you are, because that's just the way it works. Now imagine being dehydrated and having to go 12 rounds. You know, like, I really do think in a rematch, if Davis gets caught early the same way Haney got caught early, literally in the first round, you know, like, it doesn't have to be the first round, but if Davis gets caught early with that left hook cleanly, because he never got caught with that left hook cleanly by Ryan Garcia. And like I said, you guys can say, oh, Davis is skilled, but I'm saying King, Ryan, whatever, he was fucking dehydrated, all right? And like I said, if you're dehydrated and you're performing slightly shittier and you don't land that one shot that you're known for, like, I don't think that was fair. That's fair. I don't think you could say that. Take anything away from Ryan Garcia. What I think needs to happen is, like I said, no rehydration, no bullshit. At a weight that they're both comfortable at. Davis, I'm sure he's comfortable at 144. He's a little small. I get it. He's 5'5". But come on, if you want to really say you beat Ryan Garcia, you gotta really beat Ryan Garcia. Well, why those rehydration were bullshit. He was only allowed to gain a certain amount of pounds after weighing in. Bullshit, dude. Yeah, like, that's definitely gonna affect how you fight. We need to see the rematch. In the rematch, if it does happen, I'm making an early prediction. I'm hoping it happens next year. I think Ryan Garcia probably knocks out Davis, TKOs him also. TKOs, I want to say knockout. A TKO with him getting dropped at least 2 times. And the reasoning is, if he gets caught early with that left hook by Ryan Garcia, because Ryan will be faster, harder, stronger, everything, you know? And not to mention, now it's more, the fight happened like over a year ago, Tank Davis and Garcia. So if it happens like next year, Ryan's going to be even better. And yeah, he would still be in his prime. He's in his prime, you know, he's like 25 years old. He'll be 26. I think it's a perfect matchup to make. And yeah, if Davis gets caught with that left hook, even if he manages to not fall, I guarantee you he's gonna stumble back, he's gonna feel it, and he's definitely gonna switch up his style, and he's gonna do that same thing he did in the second round where he ducks and tries to catch him with the left. And that's what Ryan's gotta be careful for. That's why it's even better now that he fought him. I think Ryan has an even better chance than he did in the first time they fought. I thought Davis was gonna win. In a rematch with no rehydration, no bullshit, I think Ryan Garcia wins. We can talk about that in the comments. Now I'm gonna talk about who I would like to see Ryan Garcia fight first before Tank Davis, and I mean this year. Ryan Garcia versus Roelly Romero. Yup, this one also make it a catch weight. Ryan Garcia, he doesn't need belts. All right, he doesn't need none of that bullshit. He is the king of boxing. Okay, I'll say that. I'll mention that before we continue with Roelly. And Tank Davis is the official face of boxing when it comes to like boxing heads. All right, when it comes to gym talk at the gym, Tank Davis. If you really know, you really know. Tank Davis has more skill than Ryan Garcia, but I still think Ryan Garcia beats him with that left hook, because it's about how you use your weapons, not about how many weapons you have. All right, and Ryan Garcia is the face of boxing when it comes to social media. He's the one that gets more numbers up in here. All right, Davis is close. He's close, but he's not Ryan Garcia. For the kids, I know you people are gonna hate it. You guys are probably kids watching. Some of you, it's Ryan Garcia has the youth, and you can't argue with that. So they're both technically the face of boxing, but if you want to talk about social media numbers, Ryan Garcia is the king of boxing. He should fight Roelly Romero next. This is just a tune-up fight. I don't even know how long Roelly lasts. Does he last 2 rounds, 3 rounds? He could get knocked out in the first round, because I do think he would get dropped in the first. Roelly's crafty. He might, and the referees might save him too. They might let him survive the first round before absolutely falling face first in the second round. And I'm saying this because I seen his Pitbull fight. I saw the fight with that old man. I forget his name. Before that, I saw Roelly versus Tank, and Roelly he defensively he's very fucking shit. And the only reason he was doing good, if I'm doing that in quotations, against Tank Davis, is because he was pressuring Tank Davis, and Davis always starts off slow anyways. He doesn't pressure you. Ryan Garcia is going to come out there and pressure the fuck out of Roelly. Roelly is not going to have any defense because he has no defense. He's going to put his hands up to his face. Ryan's going to fucking left hook him around it. It's simple, dude. Like, Roelly's going to get his ass whooped. I don't think he has it. I think he's technically one of the weakest guys that's ever became popular in boxing. I'm sorry, like, obviously, dang. You see, I boxed for 2 years. That was 4 years ago, but I still train. I'm not saying I could beat Roelly's ass, but technique for technique, like, if we were both, like, fighting, like, bum opponents, like, the very, very bum, like, off of the streets, and we both beat their ass, you guys might think I have more technique than Roelly. Like I said, I'm not saying I'll beat Roelly's ass at all, but you guys, like, his technique is fucking atrocious, hands down, like, all the time. Dude, I could go on with him. I'm not gonna talk about him too much. Roelly, but he does need to fight King Ryan, and I think Ryan Garcia versus Roelly Romero should happen like 6 months from now. Why not? What is that? I don't fucking know. Make it happen by the end of the year. Why not? And set up the Tank Davis fight for Ryan Garcia after that. You can promote this fight as like who winner gets Davis, but we know Roelly has no chance. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about these matchups and about Ryan Garcia, mainly Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis, because we know Roelly Romero is gonna get his ass whooped, but we want to see that anyways, don't we? The build up would be fun too. Let's be honest. Roelly's he's a clown. He's funny. I like him.